Hi everyone, this is Shannah and welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. In this reading, in this pick a card reading, we're going to see what is the message for you. So we have 3 piles to choose from. We have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So take your time to choose your pile, and I will see you in a couple of moments. So if you chose pile number 1, this is your reading and this is your message. So pile number 1, what is your message? First of all, we start immediately with the first card, which makes sense, and it's number 9. So in numerology, number 9 is the last number, so single digit, and this is then the end of a journey, and it's exactly what is happening to you right now. You're at the end of a journey, you are at the end of a transformation, and probably you still find yourself, like we could say, between worlds, that you still have one foot on your old reality and the other foot on this new reality. Could also be that you may feel a bit insecure at times of, you're stepping into the unknown and what will really happen. And but the main thing here is really to let yourself go, in the sense, allow yourself this new adventure. And because a phase has come to an end right now, and there's this new phase beginning here with Porcupine Spirit, time for beginner mind. So actually this card is advising you to stay curious, or to be curious. And being curious, actually, it's an attitude that will take the fear away, because curiosity is always a bit playful, is a bit, could be even a bit mischievous at time, but it keeps you very young at heart and very open to what is to come. So here the Porcupine Spirit is really inviting you, hey, there's a new phase opening up in your life. There's a new adventure beginning in your life. So go for it. Be curious. Experience new possibilities in your life. Now, what is really interesting, what's also ending in your life, is here with these 2 cards. We have Maya, illusion, and release. So actually, you're releasing illusions. It could be that illusions made you feel safe, or because I don't want to, like, give you the impression that I'm judging you, not at all, and very, very far from it. It's just this feeling that I'm getting of, they're kind of a distraction, kind of keeps you from facing reality, or from really having a go at reality, to really try your luck, try your destiny, to go for it. Because I have here a feeling that destiny is calling you, and to be yourself, to be who you really are. And there's some fear here involved, and that's why it's like you are kind of hiding behind illusions, or you distract yourself quite easily. And the word that I'm getting is, but I find it a bit harsh, is that you're not doing the work. You're not really doing what is necessary for your path to unfold. But I find that a bit harsh. I see this more as a buying yourself time, so to say. There's a feeling here that I'm getting quite strongly, so in my heart right now, this fear of not being ready, the fear of not being enough, the fear that everyone else is better. It's interesting that it's not really here on the cards, but something that I'm getting from the cards. And they say the best way to really work with this fear, not against it, because if you go against something, it becomes worse. If we see, for instance, our situation right now, this fight against Corona, it just gets worse. No, we are fighting for us, for our own health as a species, right, as community. So we should see this also always in a more positive way. And that's the same here. Don't fight against your fears, work with your fears, and be curious. Be really curious, open, and see where it takes you. And the thing is, before you take action, it's also very important for you to organize yourself, to really ask yourself what you really want. Ask yourself, what are your dreams? What are your expectations? What are your fears? What are you avoiding? Really call it by name and make clear everything. And for some of you, actually, I also am getting that a period of confusion, a period also here with the Maya, with the illusion, a period of confusion, a period of not being able to really call things by name, not being able to figure out what's really going on with your own self, with your life. That's coming to an end. You're getting into this clarity. You're feeling that you are stronger and that your mind is working better and better. Maybe this was caused by an illness, maybe this was caused by depression even, or some kind of situation in your life where you couldn't get the clarity that you wanted. Well, clarity is returning into your life, and you can make better choices, more informed choices, because you are so clear. You are able to discern so well. It's like everything becomes transparent. So I see here also the element of water being very, very important for you. And here with the release, I'm coming back now to this water element, because the water, like I said, doesn't fight back. It molds itself. It just adapts to the surroundings. Of course, the waves, they crash against the cliffs, and it's like, they have their own power. But the highest power of water is really like adapting to their surroundings. And I see here you releasing a rigid attitude, be it out of fear, be it out of just being stubborn as well. That can happen to every one of us. And then you're realizing, getting this clarity, and realizing that you can let go, that you can go with the flow, that you can adapt. This is quite important for you. But with this tidy house, quite important. For instance, like on a symbolic level, you can start with your own house. You can start, organizing all the paperwork, all the now the word is leaving, the invoices, all the bills you have to pay, all of that, organizing photo albums, organizing all the stuff that they put away in a box, and now you're sorting them out, like, if you have to throw something away or keep it, and to make space for something new. This new organization makes you feel better and has this symbolic power within you as well. And so that by organizing your surroundings, you're organizing your own mind. And if your mind is organized, then your surrounding also gets more organized. So it's a positive chain reaction. And one thing that is really interesting here is also with the magical map shifter. Magical map shifter, that would say that is a map that shifts, that changes. And I think here is also your perspective changing, because you thought maybe you were, like I said, with this kind of rigid set of mind, you had like this course going in a specific direction, and it had to be that way and not another way. But now it's like that truth is shifting, in the sense you can still have the same goal. For some of you, you're even shifting the goals, but you can still have the same goal, but you're finding other ways of getting there. Again, like this water that releases and doesn't go against the grain. It just like adapts and gets its own way by adapting to the surroundings once again. So you are also adapting here to your surroundings by making your way to your goal, keeping your eye on your goal, but adapting to what is given to you at that given moment. Now, and then we have like two cards here of taking action. So this time of confusion, this time of hiding behind fear or illusions or whatever your case may be, then this time is coming to an end. So a time of procrastination is coming to an end. You're developing this taste for life, not this taste, but a taste for life, for discovery. Yes, there's a sense of adventure growing within you, and you want to know what you can do. You want to give your best. You want to feel this purpose in your life, something that is worth living for. Yeah. And then it's time to take action, and this can be quite scary at first. So we have here the new moon in Aries and valiant courage. Take action with passion. So you are preparing yourself to change the world. That's what I'm getting for some of you. At least changing your own world. Yeah. Maybe you're moving house. Maybe you are even relocating. Although we don't really have here like a travel card, but I'm feeling that, like with the map shifter and the house. You're shifting your surroundings, but I think most of all you're shifting like your inner surroundings. And you are ready to really do the work now. If you've been, let's say it in a nice way, like hiding, yeah, or not really feeling strong enough or ready to pursue your path, then you're feeling ready now. And here this card of the map shifter also brings the help of someone that will come into your life. For some of you, maybe this person is already in your life. This person will guide you. This person will lend you a hand. This person will give you the opportunity that you've been praying for, that you've been waiting for. Because some of you, you really feel that you have a destiny. And I think I mentioned that earlier, this sense of having a destiny, this sense of being here for a specific purpose here in this life. And it's like destiny then will lend you a hand, will put someone in your path that will give you the opportunity for you to take action in the desired direction, right? So some of you probably because of this extraordinary new normal situation that we're undergoing right now. So you've been more at home, or you've been working from home, and you've probably felt a bit restricted. Remember, this is a general reading, so please take it as resonates. But now you will start being more active in the outside world. You'll start, traveling again. I see here relocation for some of you, but you'll be traveling. You will be meeting people. I really have the feeling again of this changing the world. What you do will have an impact in the world, even if you don't see it right now, even if you can't even imagine it, having a positive impact in the world. It will. Like I said, there's this as I'll try that again. This is a new phase, and there's a new beginning. You are closing the door on a chapter of your life, and it's like now you are happy for being alive. You feel alive. You feel that you belong. And if you don't yet, it will come soon, because this is the release of all the negativity of the past, the release of the baggage, release of that weight that kept you down, that kept you here in this world of illusions. You can see beyond the surface, and you can feel this wonderful energy that will flow through you. For some of you, it's already flowing through you, and that will allow you to move in the desired direction. And there will be a lot of adventures coming in. So what the message is here is like wonderful things are coming your way, opportunities are coming your way, the right people are coming your way. So have the courage to say yes, have the courage to go for it. Don't even think twice. Just go. Open your wings and go. Do what you dream of. Do what you're here to do. Be happy and experience yourself in all of your glory. So, pile one, this was your reading. So short and sweet. I hope it resonates. I hope it inspires you. If you like a private reading, my details are in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And if you'd like to leave a comment, you're always welcome. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 2, this is your reading. So what is your message? Pile number 2. Actually, we have here many messages for you. So let's start immediately. Now, we're starting here immediately with the sacrifice card. Now, this is a word that we don't really like that much, sacrifice, because it's usually, you have to go without something, right? Or let go of something dear to us. But here the cards are explaining that what seems like to be something that hard to do, or that you don't want to do, it will be actually quite positive for your future development. So with the sacrifice here is really letting go of something, and letting go, it's something that it's hard to do, as we all know, but can be very rewarding, because it has to do with freedom. That is what I'm getting. Allowing things to unfold on their own, allowing people their free will. And now you're probably thinking, but I don't force anyone to do whatever. But sometimes, although we're not forcing physically people to do things, it's like we have this energetic grip on people. It doesn't matter if they feel it or not, but there's this energetic grip. But this energetic grip has an impact especially on you. It will have on the other person too, at a certain extent, but especially on yourself, because you're focusing there on this something or someone you want to have, and you're not giving enough attention to what is happening around you. It's like, let's put it this way, it's like the universe answers your prayers, but in a form that you're not expecting, so you don't even realize it, that is already being answered. Yeah, it's a bit difficult sometimes to understand, and sometimes also to understand what language it's being used at that moment. I know that. But there's something here that you have to let go of. And it could be regarding love, because we have also here this card here, these two cards concerning love. And it has to do with a new relationship. So the message here, let's go straight to that one, is there's a new relationship coming your way, or there's a new change in an existing relationship. But what we have to let go of is expectations. It's expectations and this idea that things have to go in a certain way, that things have to work in a certain way. The other person has to be a certain way, has to act a certain way, has to react in a certain way, like to let go of all of that. And for some of you, this will be quite specific, is letting go of a specific person that probably has been in your mind or on your mind for a very long time, and it's like you don't want to give this person up, to let go so that this new love can come in, because there's a new cycle just wanting to start, just wanting to make you happy, right? So this is here the main message: let go of preconceived ideas, of stubborn clinging onto something, right? Because you'll never have lack. The universe will always find a way to give you what you need, right? Especially in these times There are thousands of possibilities for what you want to come to you. Okay, so we are living in very blessed times, even if they seem to be confusing, especially when we watch the news. So sometimes, especially at the weekend, it's very good not to watch the news, right? So we can rest. But what I see here as well is also this feeling that this be at home. Well, be at home is really like feel good in your own skin, in your surroundings, where you're at, right? Be where you're at. Love what is. And that sometimes can be quite difficult. I fully understand, especially in a world that is based on comparisons. Yeah. So we just have to go on Instagram or whatever, whatever medium or platform, thousands of other people that seem to have a spectacular life and to go to spectacular places while you're still in your living room in your pajamas, right? And sometimes it can be frustrating, but it can also be inspiring because look, you can be in your living room in your pajamas and having a very relaxed afternoon watching snowing outside. So it's a luxury, but it's the way you see it. Again, this is a way of perception, and it can be that sometimes you can find that everyone else is doing better than you, and that you have to work so hard and sacrifice so much. This will be just for some of you, but the cards are telling you, this is your message. No, you are being given all that you need right now, and it's part of this divine matrix. It's part of a plan. There's something higher working. If you feel that something is unfair, it's like this, you are needing this contrast as an inspiration to get you to act, because there's success coming in for you, be it in the area of love and romance, but also when it comes to career, when it comes to fulfillment of your wishes. Success expands in your life, so the gates are opening. You just have to, for instance, give up that feeling of lack, give up that attitude of comparing yourself to others. You are unique, you are wonderful. And here, for instance, you may feel that you are inexperienced, that again, that everyone else is better than you are, that everyone else is doing better than you are, and that you make mistakes, and that there are things that, that you're not forgiving yourself. Because Persephone, you could say out of experience, she was actually kidnapped to the underworld, but she grew very, very quickly. She developed to be a wonderful goddess really, really quickly. And then what you're saying is, be at home with yourself, with your process, with your growth, with this process of growing, because you will grow into something beautiful. Something beautiful will grow in your life quite soon. It's a relationship, but it's also here, what I see here is something developing, because you'll be taking action. Even if you feel that you don't have enough experience, go for it, go ahead, do it. You'll be learning by doing. Persephone also had to learn by doing, and she did great. Now she's the mistress of the underworld. She's incredibly powerful. So, and this is also what you can be. You can become powerful, you can be fulfilled, you can be happy. So with this sacrifice is also could be the thought that you think that you don't deserve all this luck in the world, or that you have to suffer before you're happy, or or you're sacrificing your own happiness so to make other people happy so they don't envy you. There are all kinds of scenarios. Again, take what resonates with you, but there is a lot of happiness coming your way. So what they're asking, again, I'll even running the danger of repeating myself endlessly, what they're asking is, let go of preconceived ideas, let go of expectations, let go of what you think it should be, because there is love coming your way, there is success coming your way. You just go for it. It's really the cards are saying, go for it. Just act, just do. It's all you need. Even if you don't know exactly what you're doing, go for it, because the right people will come. And stay committed as well to your vision. So this doesn't have to be just a commitment in love. It can be a commitment to your vision, commitment to your life, a commitment to yourself. You don't have to sacrifice who you are anymore. Be committed to yourself. Love yourself. Dance in your own light. This is quite important. Dance in your own light and be happy, be bold. And if the others think you're too young or you're too inexperienced or you're not good enough, who cares? Do it. Otherwise, I will make a video every day and send it to you personally saying, do it, do it. Yeah, but yeah, sometimes we need to hear it in a loving way, of course, that do it because you can. And it's part of your matrix. It is part of your plan to overcome these difficulties. And these difficulties are here to trigger you, to make you want it even more. This comparison, all these people on Instagram, all these people on, on TV, on Netflix, whatever they are, on stage, they are there to trigger you to want it even more. They're actually doing you a service. So thank you, people on Instagram. So, and love will come. And I think that this partner will also help you understand your own value. And if you're already in a relationship, your partner, you and your partner, you'll find a new kind of balance. This is a new cycle where you will commit to one another. Your relationship will become even stronger and will give you the wings that you need in order to bloom. It's like your partner will then understand who you are, and you will support each other in a very, I was going to say profitable way. Maybe you start even a business together. Some of you, that could be true. But it would be like a very successful way. And success is awaiting you. The doors are about to open, or they're already open. You just have to cross the threshold, and there you are. And then the adventure continues. This is really beautiful. I'm so happy for you. Anything else that I can get from here? Also, trust your visions. What I'm getting here with the galactic mushroom is also that you get insights, sometimes really out of nowhere. And I don't mean like when you take drugs, because I'm not implying that you do take drugs. Like sometimes you can be, for instance, at the supermarket, waiting in line, and suddenly something becomes quite clear, or an answer. You see a picture, like really like a vision of how things should look like, and what is the right path to do it. And these things are important because they are the answers to your questions. Yeah, so questions like, oh, how should I do this? And suddenly they come out of nowhere. So take them seriously, and you can even try them out if you can, because they will guide you through your journey. And also dreams. Write your dreams down. They will have many answers for you. Some of them will be in a symbolic way, but others is like really giving you the inspiration for certain things in your life. Yeah. And some of you love to dance, because I'm always drawn to this card. It's really beautiful. And I see here a lot of dancing, a lot of movement. So if you feel stressed, or you feel sad, or you need a boost of energy, for those who chose pile number 2, dancing is the right tool for you to get again into the flow of life, into being happy. I think this is something that really makes you laugh, makes you smile. You can dance in your own room, where no one's watching, or you can go dancing if it is possible for you in your area. But you need that movement, you need that flowing movement in order to your energy, or for your energy to get flowing again. It's quite beautiful. Yeah. Pile number 2, this is all I have for you. This was also short and sweet. I hope this inspires you. I hope this resonates with you. If you like a private reading, my contact is in the relationship also, but my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. If you'd like to leave a comment, feel welcome to do it. And don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful time full of love. So if you chose pile number 3, this is your reading. So what is your message? Dear pile number 3, your life is about to take a wonderful turn. Oh yes. There's a lot of energy coming in. There's a lot of action coming in. So especially here with the hummingbird is actually asking you to, remain centered, remain calm, because things about you are going to start to move very, very fast. And this is quite good because it has to do with your career. So many of you who chose pile 3 are going to be artists, right? Because I see here with the spark, here with the canary spirit, I see here this focus on art, here focus on being inspired. So if you're not an artist per se, like the high arts, if I can say it like that, you are very creative. You're a creative spirit, and what you do, you need this creativity. So if you have been feeling stuck, or if you've been too stressed or even too caught up in the happenings of the world at this moment, and this will probably bring you down, something like that. It doesn't have to be, but for any reason you have been kind of stuck or not happy with what you're doing, or you may even be feeling that things are not going the way you wanted them to, or they're not giving the results you'd like them to. This is changing. This is completely changing. And we have here 2 full moons. This one is almost full. So this card is really telling you you're almost there. You're really almost there. And it is your fate. It is your fate to, for many of you, I would say, even become famous, right? It is your fate to be successful in what you do. And the spark to reach this, the inspiration, is also coming soon. Some of you are feeling this already. These 2 cards actually go together here with the revelation. So here with this lightning. So you'll be lightning struck, so to say, in a positive way, by inspiration. And the opportunities may also be coming from nowhere. So, because there will start to be a lot of movement around you in your mind as well, a lot of movement, a lot of opportunities, a lot of, sometimes even a bit of confusion. This card is asking you to stay focused, stay centered. These 2 go together, I would say. Stay centered and stay focused on your goal. You're almost there. You're almost there. Sometimes you may feel overwhelmed. You see here she's like underwater, and you feel like this will like drown me, yeah, because it's work, it's all these responsibilities. So there's a lot of things, but stay focused. You really have to stay focused, because the results will be so beautiful, and fate will intervene and give you the right inspiration, show you the right people, and suddenly you cannot stop. You won't be able to stop, doing what you really love. Suddenly the inspiration strikes you, and for instance, you're writing the whole night, or you're writing a song, because we have a lot of music here. So many of you with these 2 birds, you could be musicians, because we also have here the violin, or you could be a singer as well, or both, who knows, but you will know. And with a personal issue reaches resolution. So it's like something that you've been wanting for a long time. The energy I'm getting from this card, you will get it, and it will feel safe. It will even feel like natural to you. Probably it was something that you were fearing, or you thought that, well, I'll never get it, or it's so out of reach. Suddenly it feels like home. because it will feel like home, because you belong there, you know. And Cancer as a sign is also quite creative and artistic as well, in a different way as Pisces, but they're very, very creative and very artistic, and they're very sensitive. So Cancer as a sign is a very, very sensitive sign, and also very in tune to the moods of what is around us. So it could be that, again, if you're really in tune with the moods around you, with the atmosphere, so to say, of all that's happening in the world and probably in your area. So it would be no wonder if you kind of felt of down or a bit blocked. But again, this will go away. This will completely go away. That it will come all of a sudden, all this energy. And I also feel like I have to talk really fast because it's so much energy. And you feel blessed. You feel blessed. You feel aligned with your fate. And this is quite important because pile number 3, pile number 1, I also had the feeling of destiny, but here even the cards are telling us that you have a destiny. And again, like I was saying, could be that is your destiny to become famous, but it's also your destiny to be who you are, to do what you came here to do. In the sense, if you are a musician, then you should be a musician, you know, like not just, oh, I'm a musician, but actually I work in accountancy. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that if that's your decision and you feel happy with it. But I have the feeling that most of the ones who chose pile number 3, you're only happy if you do that, what you feel you were born to do, what is your inner truth. And this again, and this is becoming here with the Richard's resolution, this is going to be so apparent. It's going to be this very natural decision that, no, I'm just doing this. Of course, you can job to pay your bills if you're still not able to live from your, to make an income out of your talents. You know, at the beginning can be a bit difficult, but it doesn't have to be difficult. But the decision is there. You're mainly a musician and you have these jobs on the side to keep you alive, which is important. And what I see here is you realizing also all of this, that how the universe is conspiring for you to be happy, for you to be who you are, to stay true to who you are, that you will be filled with so much gratitude. You will be filled with so much love for everything that exists. You'll feel again so in tune with these higher powers that gratitude will just explode and pour out of you, you know. And interesting enough, and the more grateful you are, the more the universe complies to your happiness and to your wishes, and then the more grateful you are. And this makes a very beautiful positive spiral with beautiful transformations, with beautiful manifestations, and you start swirling in a world of pure beauty. This is what I'm seeing. It sounds very poetic, but I see you coming to grips with your own power, understanding it and flowing with it, doing what you love. So stay focused, try to stay grounded when things start and when the momentum starts increasing, and it can be all of a sudden. So just stay grounded because your fate is about to unfold. Pile number 3. This is amazing, right? And it could be also here with this card, with the full moon in Cancer, that certain things that have been hindering you, for some of you even has something with financial, it could be financial, but Cancer is water, water is money as a symbol, right? Then that you'll be able to resolve certain financial issues that probably are still open or you've been struggling with. This will be solved and resolved, and you can close that chapter in a positive way or on a positive note. Yeah, this is quite important for many of you. So yes, beautiful things are coming your way, and I feel so empowered and so full of energy right now. as if I had drunk 2 coffees. So great. Thank you, pal number 3. You gave me so much energy right now. And that's it. That's what I have for you. This is really short and sweet. If you'd like a private reading, my contact is in the description box below, as well as the link to my Instagram account. And if you'd like to leave a comment, feel welcome to do so. And don't forget to subscribe. So thank you so much and have a wonderful time full of love. Thank you.